Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. Hello. Hello, Cees.
Check 1 2.
Hello. Hello. Yes. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah. Serious.
Afuse mulutaze bade zigenda okulama ngamba nti nom ayogera nnyo naye tetuwulira kyayogera no nti nom era nti nom ngamba eri gali gataliiko nfuufu okitegedde kati waliwo n'omukazi ezo ebadde zigenda okuwe omusajja bw'abadde ayogera bw'ate atuwezezza check nekyagendera mugundi mawulire ga bukedde kyaludde
Guten Morgen. Guten Abend. It's Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Good morning. Aka evening sikamani. Guten Abend. Atoza mbanye nkamani.
Au makati waruka guten itaka. Afternoon. Afternoon.
Izen kwata ka morning.
Afternoon.
Guten Tag.
So guten morning.
Guten Tag. Tag.
All right, we are starting immediately. 1, 2, 3, action.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for this next round as we come to the college chairpersons. Still in the College of Education and External Studies at Makerere University. However, the candidates for this wonderful post go to 6, right? Yeah. But right now I have 4 that have tried to show responsibility in today's debate. My name is Benon Mokwaya. Welcome to Moke Media Uganda. Hashtag the only source for truth here in the mighty university. Go like, follow, comment, as well subscribe. For those that are going to respond to our conversation, you can type your reaction within the comment section, both on TikTok and YouTube. Now, let's slide into this wonderful discussion, starting with these wonderful people. Bakashaba Anthony is not with me because of ABCD, but here with me is Chimboa Solomon, Marvin Mugera, Sekayombia, Adrian, and Babi Gumira Ronald. Now I want to hear them speak their names and a few details about them in only 1 minute, starting with Marvin. Yes, please.
Good evening to you, fellow teachers. My name is Mugera Marvin. I'm in year 2. I do a bachelor's of arts in education, history and RSD. I'm the aspiring chairperson College of Education and also acting by Minister Mesa.
August 2024, when Makerere University registered a yet to be a great leader as the second college chairperson. I do a Bachelor of Arts in Education, lugha ya Kiswahili, and religious studies. I'm so to be on this platform, sir.
Thank you so very much. Now, it is a mixture of brains. We have one doing theology. We expect no lies. We have somebody doing Omusajja wa Kabaka w'Emmengo, doing Lugandan history. We have somebody who is serving and is cooking. We don't know whether he's cooking donuts, he's cooking daddies or real bread. He will tell us. And then him. Now, I want to start with Marvin. Marvin, why do you think you are the best chairperson for the College of Education? You know, one profession that we know knows how that knows how to analyze issues and come with conclusions is education. Why do you think you fit to lead these minds at Cees?
Thank you so much, Mr. Moderator, for the opportunity granted. First of all, different people have different perception about leadership, and there is one person that I usually follow in my life, and that is Nelson Mandela. He once said that leadership is about serving others and putting their needs first. So in my regime, I believe in that. But being a potential candidate lies in my manifesto. And I'm here to let you know about my manifesto first. When the government of NRM, by then it was NRM, when it came into power, it came with points that maybe they are going to work on in their regime. I'm here to let you know about my 4-point program at the College of Education. One, you all know that we are aiming at academic excellence at the college level, and that is my first point that I'm going to start with at the College of Education, ensuring that academic excellence is reached at the college. How? We all know that we had different Wi-Fi at the college, and that was the Cees Air. It was helping a lot of students in pursuing their education. But recently, it was stopped, and we are no longer using it. I think in my regime as a college chairperson, I work on that issue of the Wi-Fi to help students maybe access online sources of information that they need in their research.
How are you going to do it and yet you won't have finance? Will you support the institution?
I don't have finance for that, but I'll approach the administration, that is the dean and the principal, because there is bureaucracy.
Okay.
College.
Continue.
Yeah, that is the first thing I'll start with, and also ensuring accessibility in that thing of academic excellence, ensuring accessibility to the what? To the resources, e-learning resources at the college, because you're lagging behind in that thing. So that is my first point program.
Okay.
The second one is about solidarity, or you can call it unity at the college level. Most of you had a chance to go to Kabule. We had a candidate here, and he's right now contesting for the post of GRC. Unfortunately, you are not supporting that candidate at the college level, and yet our college has numbers. If us teachers ensure a system of solidarity that is at other colleges, for example, CHS, where Right Honorable Kadon is coming from, maybe it helps us build. We all know, by the way, that we last had, it's now 10 years since we last had guild at our college. But
Okay.
we deserve better. We deserve another guild. So in my regime, I work on the issue of the solidarity at our college, and that is unit, which will help us maybe bring the 93rd guild candidate at the college level, because we need to get a guild, but it starts with a college chairperson and the leaders at the college. And the other thing about the solidarity, you have to also collaborate with that. Education has a lot of associations at the college. For example, there is MESA, Muhisa, all those associations are within the college. So you have to work with them for the betterment of the college, because at the end of it all, we are working for the students, not us. So That is the issue of solidarity, if I try to break it down. Another thing is about networking at the college level. I once told you about this thing that it's not about, the primary goal is about having academics here, but it doesn't make sense if we read and maybe leave campus. If someone is having a CGPA of 2.5 is another college, and maybe he's employed somewhere because of the networking issue. Because like it or not, this center is about networking, social networking. Who knows you? So I saw it that at our college we are lagging behind in terms of in things of networking, since after lectures, discussion, then hostel.
How does that come to help a learner come up with good marks or
Because
success in his journey?
Success is not about all books.
Okay.
But there is success outside books.
Mm-hmm.
So we are preparing for life after graduation, because it doesn't make sense if you have a CGPA of 4.5 and you're unemployed somewhere.
How are you going to interconnect them? How are you going to network, to bring that network
That's
to
where
life?
I was going, sir.
Yes.
Of course, organized in my regime. I've been looking at different colleges. Of course, you have to learn from different colleges and different chairpersons of different colleges. So I guess in point is choose. They were able to organize a Tuesday and it was successful. So I learned from them. So I'm planning to also have events that will bring us together as college, different colleges in a school. Also having the thing of academic tutorials at a college level. That will help us maybe bring the issue of networking at a college level.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Is it all?
Yeah.
Thank you so very much. Yes, Adrian Sekayombia, why do you think you're fit to take up this wonderful position in this university?
Okay, thank you very much, dear moderator. I'm much humbled to be here with you again. This is not my first time, the second time. I remember you during my former race. Till now, we are together. So, for me, I contested as the EC in the previous election, and I lost the game. I lost the game, and I decided to come back. Reason being, as why I decided to come back, that I saw the contestants, and I really felt bad to at least to leave the college at Makere University with such loopholes. Yet others will take them for granted. That's such that I decided to come back and at least fill the gap between student and
Come again. Why do you think you failed?
I failed because of number of factors. You know, some are there. I can take like 1 hour to explain them.
Just give me two.
I failed to mobilize on a voting day.
Okay.
That was the first point. And secondly, I received a lot of disappointment with the people I entrusted that they are my people.
Don't you think they will disappoint you again?
This time around, when you marry a woman, and then that woman goes from marriage, then you marry again, you have the experience that I will not commit the same mistakes I did in the
But in
previous
the
marriage.
same way, we say love is blind. Anyway, Honorable, let's continue.
Okay, this is I want to take note of this and say, students, at least I want you to note this, that some cases we see and we say that leaders are not working, but this is my observation. When I failed as the EC, I wanted to congratulate C students for turning up for voting for me, and I decided to at least to give them a gift for at least voting me as the electoral commissioner, even though I lost the game. And I wanted to at least to put something which was lacking at the college, because every leader, every year, leaders are coming. They are talking about things, but their regime is going every year. I went to the dean of students.
Okay.
I requested her, please, madam, allow me to thank the students. At least I install sockets all over lecture rooms. She said yes. She'll go on. We appreciate, but as Makere University, we don't bring outsiders. So work with the Cees electrician. Then I went to the chief custodian. She said, oh, wow, wonderful boy. Oh, you go on. I told you this is a total disappointment. And if our viewers can see this, and I will share it to groups, I got so
So
scared.
viewers, I'm seeing a budget. I'm seeing a budget here. College of Education and External Studies, electrical materials required for PowerPoint out. It's installation in the conference room. There is double socket with the unit price, quantity, amount, and rate. So the budget goes to 3,080,000 Uganda shillings, with the Katolazaras as the secondant of this paper. Yes.
Yes. So I tried to talk to the electrician. Please, this budget cannot go beyond 400,000 shillings. At least 500. I'm going to buy each and everything. Even I can pay you. You are the college electrician. After realizing that the man is eating nothing, he decided not to install them. Up to now, I'm still following up that thing to install sockets in the CH. This is a reason as to why we need to follow up. Because I was just to come, appreciate students, and then go. But I decided, let me come, contest. I get the powers as the chairperson. I get the stamp, such that I can even write the letter to the vice chancellor. But even you have felt this is the mother college at the university. Mackay University cannot exist without Cees. It was the first university before it was called Mackay University. But why is it that you cannot even compare Cees to other colleges? Dear moderator, I campaign to from other colleges because we share some questions. You enter corner selection rooms, and then you feel like as if Cees is from Chambogo, or it's as if it's from Kabanyoro University. Why is it that Cees is always behind? We need to have enforcement rather than making laws. Laws are there, but we need to enforce them. Secondly, we are teaching. I'm a teacher training. New curriculum is waiting for us. I'm sure there is no old curriculum right now. It is out. But the way the lecturers are lecturing us, they are teaching us in old way. But the jobs are in a new curriculum. There is a gap between NCDC and the students with teacher trainees. That is the role of the leaders at the college.
So, do you want to be taught how to handle CBC or to teach you in a CBC manner?
All. Yes. We want to be taught in CBC style, and then that organization, that department, it is paid, has ministers, has agents to come in universities, not to teach lecturers how to teach in CBC, but always to come and enforce CBC in teacher trainees. Secondly, do you know that, dear moderator, we have teachers at School of Education. That teacher cannot even operate a laptop.
Oh.
Yes, you can put a laptop there, switch it off. It's going to just press the power button. ICT room is there, but we have the ICT organization. Do you know that it is the role of the chairperson can write to those organizations, the ICT department in Gorobi. You create a seminar, you organize a seminar. They come, they create as they style up a seminar for like 2 days or 1 day. Teach students how to integrate technology in learning.
Okay.
Without even come to us day, what enjoyment for what? At least we enforce that. Yes, another thing. We are tired of these leaders coming talking about some. That's why me, moderator, I'm not. If I'm elected as a chairperson, I'm not going to write these budgets to the deans and the principals. For me, I just want power. I just want power to write. I stamp the letter. I tell you, these are my sockets. Bring the electrician. As a CGC, I have commanded this. These are my sockets. Yes. These speakers, for leaders have come many years. Speakers are there. The conference room is as if it's a storage room. Have many paper bags. What? Wi-Fi. You enter, we have central building. Some lecture rooms are there. But you find a lecturer entering in a lecture room with an extension from the lecturer's office. Why?
Okay.
We pay functional fees. Coming to Max. Do you know that some year threes up to now, they are missing marks of HSM in year 2? They are missing marks. It is the role of the leader to follow up.
Thank you so much.
Another thing, as I'm concluding, there is what we call a considered pass for year threes and finalists. Do you know this? There is no need for a finalist to be given a retake of 47. That is stupidity. Yes. It is a considered pass. Once a finalist gets 45 and above, let that finalist graduate. Because at the end of the day, the finalist is going to come back next year, pay half of the functional fees. Enroll. We are struggling with the questions like 8. How do you see when you put yourself into the finalist shoes, coming back next year, sitting in the lecture, doing the same coursework, struggling? But it's simple thing. People with a disability, how do you access lecture rooms? How? I met a person with a disability in literature class. The boy almost cried. He stays in Livingstone Hall. He told me, I'm regretting as to why I joined Mackay University. In my high school, the school was catering all in my ability. We are paying tuition, but it's going for nothing. The lecturer can come, teach a person is unable to sit, unable to even read the notes. But the lecturer is busy teaching, even giving out handouts that you read. But the person is paying the tuition. We have the Office for Disability in CTF level 1. We need to create awareness for these people. Go and demand your rights. Please, this is a call. I have a lot. As to why I came to this post, I have a lot. But the answer will be got on Thursday, 9th of April, 2026. You choose Adrian. You choose progress. You choose transparency. And you choose a leader.
Okay,
Yes.
leader. Thank you so very much, Sekayombia Adrian. He has given an insight into that wonderful course. Now let's continue to Samson. Samson, you're most welcome.
Thank you. My name is Samson, and I'm glad to speak to you and to address the Cees students. Yeah.
Yes, please. Why do you think you're the best candidate in this?
I'm the only reason. By the way, the question is right, but I don't think I'm the best candidate. In my approach, I think I'm not the best candidate, but I think I'm the only alternative to the Cees problems.
Oh.
Why do I say this? When I front myself as the best candidate, and when I put in my mind that I am the best candidate, there's a lot of limitation that come with such a mindset. That when you say that you are the best, meaning that you know everything. We as students, our primary goal as we come to Mackay University is to study first. It's later on that I was privileged to study in, where we were taught that you have to scan the environment. And sometimes, if you're a business person, you always have to scan and find the right. So sometimes if you're born a leader, when you come to you are a student, but still leadership is one of the supplementary roles we always are young to. And as students, we only provide ourselves as, the light or torch. It's not that we leaders, we are the bright, we bright so that a lot of bright people are there. Trust me, but they are not willing to come take on leadership posts. They feel better to be there and, be led. But that does not mean that they are not, intelligent, they can't lead on, they don't have ideas. That's why when you see professors, they are not eyeing for presidency. You find a professor just doing advising the president or something like that. So I'm not the best candidate, but I'm one of the alternatives. And I am not saying that I know a lot of the Cees problems. My colleague here has said a lot. But trust me, there is when you study economics, there is something when you say there is problems and then what we consider problems. What your problem is might not be my problem, but you might think that it is my problem. You get? According, there is only one layer where we can sit as leaders, as college students, and we draw or we benchmark. Is that what are the common traits that has been at the college, and they should be in my power as a college leader to either enforce or advocate. So as chairperson and I've been leader, I'm moving a narrative that I've been tried and I've been tested. I've been privileged to serve in different positions, and I've been seeing how different things operate. There's what we call a myth, and there's what we call a reality. When we are leaders or when on such panels, we tend to manipulate our viewers, we manipulate the voters, we promise a lot. In the long run, they call us liars, or they call us, the sort of name they can call leaders. Because why? When we sit on such panels, we always, because we are tending to make them vote for us, we always say a lot. And sometimes when it comes to implementation, when it comes to the reality, because there is reality and there is myth, you find that you have implemented like least from what you promised. When you speak sweet here, and when you go to the office, you realize that, you know what, this is hellfire. You get? Why am I saying this? A lot of problems are at Cees, but there is problems that are always inherited, and there are problems that are in our power to change. What are those problems? As a leader, as I've been a leader, these are problems we have. When we say structured advancements and stuff like that, yes, we admit our college, a lot of our colleges have been renovated, our lecture rooms and stuff like that. Yet it's true, that is a problem that is literally happening at college. But how is it solving? You get? The only thing we can do as leaders, or when I come to a person, is that I have to investigate when and how can we do this. Like if we can have, because always these guys always have to, they come with a plan. For example, I've been seeing some kind of renovations here and there. These are short-term renovations, but I believe there is a long-term renovation. The university has a policy, the university has a council, they know when and how to implement. But as a leader, I have to at least provide that best alternative in that particular period. When I say that in CHF as one of the most central building we study as college leaders, we don't have a projector. Do we need to first renovate the CH so we have a projector? I think we don't need that. But how can we do this? We can provide more. Like we can bring in alternatives. Before they renovate the entire building, we can be using this. You get? So when we talk of college, we don't have socket stuff like that. It's true, but it's not one of the prime challenges students face. One of the prime problems students face at the College of Education is the mental health. When you we are soon admitting students here. Most of the students who are admitted at the College of Education, they come with inferiority mentality. When they say, for us, we made to be lawyers, I'm meant to be at CHS, I'm meant to be at a different college, and I'm stuck here, so I have to be here. When they come with such a mentality, these guys, they're going to, when you go to hostels, for me, I've been a leader, we have encountered cases where people have been in hostels, but they are psychologically not well. Someone is struggling to accept the cost which he or she has been given, and this is the person you want to say that the problem at Cees is socket. You get? That person is not even looking at the socket at that time. It is looking at the entire college because the dream has been shattered. How do you as a leader come bring about a measure on how you can calm them, make sure that they love the course, they know that there is life after this. So as a leader, I come with that agenda to drive that. Before we say that you need the sockets, yes, we need to first appreciate what you are. You are a teacher trainee. Few of them can accept. I can guarantee you that there is third years. They are graduating. They are teacher trainees. They pass through the measures of being a teacher, but they have never accepted that they are teacher trainees.
Okay.
And number two, about I've been a leader. And one of the problems, yes, they hide out marks, but it starts with the welfare of the students at the college. We have a lot of problems, but the first they start with us as students. Later on, we transfer them to the lecturers, and later we transfer them to the environment. For example, you don't need to be to accept that you're a teacher to know that I have to do my coursework. What do I mean? When you find someone with a mentality where he or she is not accepting the profession, you find that person will miss a lecture. Yes? After you missing a lecture, you find a case of a missing mark. After finding a case of a missing mark, you transfer the burden to the class rep. That is the person who is in charge of your class. Then after all, you will say that Dr. A is bad, he gave me a 47. Yes. Now, this comes that you're putting a burden on the class rep. This class rep, you're like, he's a fellow student like you. But this class rep is a bridge between you and the lecturer.
Okay, you talked about mental health. I want to understand how you're going to ensure that the students' well-being is okay in regards to mental health. How are you going to tackle each one's mental health problem?
Mental health, it starts with when you're a college chairperson. I've encountered two generations of chairpersons at College of Education. One and the current one who is outgoing. But still most of the people that are not, even in the speakers we have encountered here, they didn't pay attention to it. How am I going to do it? The problem starts with finding the root cause. The root cause is that most of the problems, most of the students at the college, they don't accept the course. That is well, and that is evident. But if you're a leader, you have mental health. We don't stop on conferences, like conferences of we are bringing this and that and that.
So they are forced to do the course.
Most of them are forced to do
By
the course
policy.
by either parents, by either the government, who those are government students, or by either their sponsors, who may not be their parents or stuff like that. So those people, like now it is zero down to a student now. If you're a leader, how best can you do this and make people at least appreciate what they are? How do you do that? First, when you realize the most majority of us, like we all shall enroll, and even majority of us, you have to understand that these people, they don't see good in education. You have to first show the light, like you said, the light of how rich is education, how good is the course, and now you paint a picture. Then someone artist can accept. Then later on, you have one-on-one engagement. I have one of the things I want to implement is one-on-one with the chairperson.
Okay, thank you so much. You've heard from him. We shall get to know more about that factor. Yes, coming to my friend here. Why do you think you should be voted as the college chairperson? Cees.
Thank you, moderator. Once again, my name is Balugumia Ronald. I do Kiswahili and Religious Studies, and I'm honored to be among the aspirants for this post. And as I started, I said that education, it is the best weapon that can be used to develop the world. Yes, we joined Makerere University and we found ourselves at the College of Education. And now we need to bear it in mind that we can use that opportunity that we have to change our world. Mr. Modulator, once I'm entrusted with power, I will first work upon academics.
What's lacking in academics?
I will talk about our college. I myself and esteemed viewers around, or teachers, we have what we call teaching subjects and the foundations. So those teaching subjects, it is very rare to find someone like at our college attending like a Kiswahili lecture. We do always find ourselves at choose, some members at corners. So we lack the infrastructures at the college. Then again, when we come to the conference hall at our college, where we do attend our foundations, Then again, the conference hall itself, I do always wonder, if you can try to look around, you will see some speakers around, but maybe they are more than being flowers. The lecturer can be in front of the conference hall, is trying to bring the content, but the students at the back, they can't hear what the lecturer is bringing out. Then again,
Are students interested in hearing what the lecturer is giving?
yes, that's the reason why we do attend the lectures.
Okay.
Because if it was not all about like attending our lectures, we could visit our madam outside the conference hall, then we just buy the handouts, we go and we do personal revisions. But we do come to attend the lectures, but then again, we can't get the content. Then again, we have some group of students who can't see. We have those students who can't even listen to what the lecturer is talking.
Why? Are they deaf?
They are deaf, they are blind. But they need to be catered for.
Oh, so you want to say that we have we lack space for special needs category.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we need a change. That's why I came out with a slogan that students' voice is my concern, is my mission. So what I can say, I will be on ground so that I can get every voice of a student at the College of Education. Then my next point is about Wi-Fi. You know, sometimes when we talk about Wi-Fi, someone will say like, we do always need like Wi-Fi for social media, TikToking, but this is different. My brother, the era has changed. And we always do need Wi-Fi as we are in our lectures. But you will find the little time that we do come at our college from different universities, then as we come for these foundations, then you will find like you want to make a research about the new topic that you've started. But then you can't access that Wi-Fi. Yet we do pay the function fees. But the band of the Wi-Fi, it can't even allow those few students who have just visited their college just for 2 hours. That lecture always takes only 2 hours. But in just only 2 hours, the college can't help those students to access the Wi-Fi. Then again, I want to talk about unity of the teachers, or solidarity. If I can recall very well, last year we had this school attachment. I found myself at school and I met a colleague. He was also from Makerere University. He was doing physics and mathematics. So I do Kiswahili University. So by introduction, someone was like, I'm from Makerere University. This year. I said, what? How comes? And remember, once we come at the university, we do believe we do make social networking. That's the goal. That's why I started saying that education is the best tool that can be used to change the world. So how have you used education? We are not given a chance, my brother.
How? Because I think by even participating in leadership, that is platform.
Yes, it is a platform, but like the entire college, how many are we? And how many posts do we have if you talk about leadership? We need that unity whereby we can create those rooms which will bring different students, Kiswahili students, Uganda students, geography students, so that we can always do interact to make that social networking. Not all about like, I will come for my lecture. Once the lecture is done, then I'm going.
You know, when you hear the word university, simply it draws you to a place that collects diverse minds all over the universe. Do you think you'll force those that don't want your meeting to
it's not all about
be
forcing.
part of it?
It's not all about forcing. Like I will use an example. When you say like we are organizing a beach bash, it is for Cees students. There will be a certain amount of money to be paid. For you, it will be like you are trying to bring that unit among teachers. You go and you socialize, but again, you are demanding money. So which means those who have money, they will come. But then you have neglected others. We need the Cees day to be recognized. If we say like this date,
we are organizing this day, Kiswahili class, and this class, we shall have like a given function, a debate, a conversation. Then someone will get to know, my brother Samson, he does Uganda. So which means, if not today, but tomorrow, I'm somewhere and someone is looking for a teacher who teaches Uganda. In my mind, I will say, hey, I have a friend, he's called Samson.
Okay, thank you so much.
Then, as I conclude, my brother, I want to talk about recognition of Cees as the college in Makerere University. I do always wonder, do you believe that the guild cabinet, they do choose ministers? But do you know that our college is always left behind?
Could it be that people are incompetent because leadership is also has got its own fitness?
Leadership, it's not all about like being present in the office. Leadership is all about being present in the action.
So if you're not seen, if you're not brought on board by all the presidents, the governments that have been here, then simply means the college has no competent
Then
people.
we need to find out. That's why we are fighting for change. So if someone stands out and says, I've been a leader, I've been doing this, I've been doing this. But leadership is not recognized about positions. Leadership is always recognized after your success, the result. What did you present on the table? Don't say, I was working in this office, no. Leadership is not all about positions. It's what you bring on the table. So I do promise my fellow students at the College of Education, once I'm interested, I will be your voice, because your voice is my mission. Ronald,
thank you so much, Ronald. I'm wrapping up this wonderful discussion. But I think a good leader would be redefining as well as rebranding the profession of a teacher. Now, I want to hear from you as I wrap up this wonderful discussion. What are you doing to rebrand the profession of a teacher? Because many people have negative perspectives in regards to education. When we come to the communities, what are you doing, or what are you gonna do as a GRC to rebrand this profession? As a college chairperson, you have only 1 minute to express that. Yes.
First of all, I talked about that thing in my manifesto, and that thing lies in the networking. Most of the teachers here at Cees, maybe even other universities, surely we don't network compared to other people that are in different colleges. So in my regime, I work on that thing of networking. We bring maybe the .com teachers of this century. So the issue is about networking and connecting to different people in different spheres of life.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, I think you could first give this wonderful expression. Why do you think? What are you going to do after?
After my course?
No, after you going through, how are you going to rebrand the profession?
As I've told you, my brother, if we talk about like rebranding, first of all, I had my colleague talking about like some people are always post about the course, what. But then again, how are we going to make those people to feel at home? So if they find at the college there is this unity, when they cannot social network. I have my brother, is called Moki Media, and he's around, he's behind the cameras. So he's a teacher, but he's doing a great job out of professionalism. But it's all about by social networking. He's working with the staff of team, and they are not teachers. So we want that social networking, that unit whereby you will not only depend about after the lecture, I'm going for discussion about Kiswahili. After Kiswahili RSD, I go to class, I go back in my room, I sleep. We need more socialization whereby you can interact. So we need that platform. What I can say, I will create a platform for every student at the College of Education whereby you can interact with different people.
Thank you so much. It is really interesting because all the views are really hitting it hard. Yes, let me also hear from the next candidate as we delve into matters relating to what you're going to do to rebrand the profession.
Thank you very much.
Mm.
One of the things I wanted to, I'm aiming to do at the College of Education, and that is where I drive everything, is that first you have to appreciate that you are a teacher. Like, starts there, like from your mental health. Your mentality. Second, as a culture person aspiring, I have a lot of projects. It's that first, you're a teacher now, but there is a lot to do as a teacher. There is lots of quotes on the internet that, motivation speakers, they say a lot, but this is what I have to say. When you're a teacher, you have we have a lot of talents at the College of Education. My friend Ronald said, Muki had passion in media. He's a teacher, but he has a passion. So we first appreciate what you are. Muki appreciated what he is. Then after you appreciating what you are, then you embark on different things. As a culture person, I have a lot of projects I'm eyeing to. For example, when I go to different organizations, of course, I tell them to come at the College of Education so that they give us opportunities, like they open the world to us, so that someone who has interest in media, who has interest in to get their business, who has, like, you add a value to the degree. Beside the degree, you can move out with something different. Someone who has a passion in media, we can have like purpose skills. Like, they come and they add some course, or they give us a window where teacher trainees will go. When someone is good in, for example, literature students, they can write books. We explore, like, we open gates for them. They get internship in these organizations. They're exposed. Secondly, we have different alumni. They have been at the College of Education. We have, if he's okay with it, I can mention Mr. Simon. He has been at the College of Education. Now he's eyeing different and bigger posts. These alumni can come at college and empower us. We rebrand our college. Like, you become a teacher, someone, and then you have a profession different. So, like, this will make teacher trainees to appreciate what they are with a competitive advantage in the market. This is the new curriculum where you don't need to only to be relying on books, but also to embark on your skills and develop yourself. So a lot of projects are in my mind, are in my manifesto, so that I will open gates to the teacher trainees so that they first appreciate what they are, because that is the first crucial point. Later on, they embark or they identify with as the world is changing over time.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, Adrian. As Adrian comes, I'm seeing here, people are commenting. Daisy says Samson or Tulotu Tumulu Mabambi. Then Josephine is saying Jew. So you can go and make and put your comments. I'll love it more when you comment on the factors. This one is saying Kukadondi Kwesiva. So, okay, yes, Adrian.
Dear moderator, it has been a wonderful debate so far. But me, as Adrian, have noted some points from my opponents. And I'm so perturbed and worried about how leaders are going to be at the college. And so, can you allow me like 3 minutes? At least I can react on such points. One contestant said sockets versus mental health, that sockets are not needed, rather he's prioritizing mental health. So, right here in the room, this one cannot go without those sockets. Without power.
No, Adrian, we discussed.
The floor is mine. No, the floor is mine.
Matters. I had a lot to discuss with your comment, and I didn't I respect
No.
you, I discuss mine.
Uh-huh.
So you don't have to discuss my argument. You have to say your own.
It
No.
this
You're not
is
going to discuss my argument unless you allow me to discuss your argument.
it is allowed.
So I didn't attack
okay.
you, so I didn't
Let's
discuss
come-
your argument.
It is
It's not like you 100%
yes.
So answer the question, then we
It is allowed.
No.
It is
I'm not
allowed.
going to allow you to discuss my argument
Okay.
unless you
Okay,
answer
let's
the
come to
question.
order. Let's come to order. Yes, Honorable Sekayombia.
Yes.
Answer the question.
Answer the question first, then you discuss the
Okay.
Yes.
But when I'm answering the question, it means I have to first
No,
react to the
you're not the
principle of-
moderator. You're not the moderator.
Yeah, okay.
Go on with the program.
Okay. So sorry, Honorable Samson and the Honorable Babigumi honored for
And you've been attacking.
at least seeing a lot of loopholes in your submission.
You mean what you discuss is 100%?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Let's continue. It's your time bad.
Okay.
Your time bad.
So
Yeah.
to make people
You have a lot of loopholes in your manifesto, and you're busy attacking.
to make
You're trying to make yourself Messiah, man.
no.
Okay. Let's continue.
I'm sorry.
Let's continue.
I'm sorry.
Shortly, in 1 minute.
Our dear viewers, this is Honorable Samson. I'm
Yeah, that is
Honorable
you, and that is you,
Adrian.
Adrian.
I'm sorry for that. For that.
Okay.
Okay.
You mean that you studied?
Okay.
You came for East then and you came for Chairperson.
Okay.
You think you
Let us continue.
Okay. Let me continue. So. Okay.
Okay.
To continue with
In
this
1
conversation
minute,
in one
please.
minute,
1 minute.
at least to make teachers love this course, it's not all about reaching one-on-one because Cees has many students. So you cannot tell me to convince and confuse our dear viewers that you're going to reach one-on-one. It is a really mythical thing. Then what we have to do, we have to call the Minister for Career and Minister for Career and Guidance, so that we can open the world to see students. You explain to see students, besides being a teacher, what else can you do? For example, Mr. Livingston is an artist. Right now he's in back the camera. We have some people who are good in business. I have my friend Asaba Amos at Mbara University, chairperson for the ICT college. That man agitated for loans for students. Do you know that we have hustlers at the college? People are lacking tuition. People are missing papers because of tuition policy. And you cannot convince and confuse that you can be working from day one to the semester up the time of the exam without at least getting 500K.
Okay. So, Council, are you going to pay for the students' tuition?
No,
You're not giving us the way for
I'm telling you that together with the administration and the government, they can initiate something which can at least cater a simple loan for these hustlers. You pay this amount of money before completing the
You're
university.
looking for that how?
It is done by I'm a hustler.
Moderator.
I'm the hustler, Mr. Moderator. I have a business of sweets.
Let's come to order and finalize. I think you've submitted.
Yes, I have. Okay, so let me submit by at least telling my dear viewers at least. Really, we need at least 2 extra hours, but since time is against us, we cannot take because I commented these. All of these are from Honorables. Each one, at least I picked conversation.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and by the way,
you so much.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy if the moderator can allow these honorables to react in my comment. But since the time is against us, allow me to submit.
And now we are in new curriculum, and it will be a scenario based. One day, there was a woman. He had 2 kids, a boy and a girl. They could be schooling, these school hours whereby someone could go at school, then you come back for lunch. So they could always come back together. But one day, there was a child who came faster. That was a boy. When he reached home, it was like, Mom, give me food I want to eat so that I can go back to school. So Mom served the food. So as the boy was taking his food, then the sauce got over. He told Mom, add me some sauce. The mom did so. Then after finishing the food, but then there was a remaining sauce. Then the boy was like, Mom, add me some food so that I can accomplish this sauce. Then again, being given the sauce, then the food remained. Then again, it was like, give me another sauce to accomplish my food. So I will have a question. I will pose it to my brother, Adrian. I remember telling the students of education that you want to represent us as a electoral commission, electoral commission. And your dreams was all about like, if you get that chance, then you fulfill it. But then again, as we do know politics, you can count, then things can do change.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Abigumira Ronald, for that question. So, coming as an electoral commission, failing to get that position, then coming back in your race is not a problem, because we have here our honorables. They have served in like 5 posts, but they are busy looking for another positions. So me coming as the EC and then coming back as the chairperson is not the only thing to debate on this debate.
No,
I
it
submit
was
myself.
all like, my issue was all about like, this is the child, this is the boy who had a sister. They could come back to be served, but the boy came faster. It was all about like, he wanted to accomplish all the food. So my question now is, what can you tell the students, those who failed to elect you for that post, so that now they can elect you, they can vote for you to be the chairperson?
Okay, considering the roles of the EC and the roles of the chairperson, they are really different. And because the electoral commission soon, just 7 days, the electoral commission is no more. And I think after 9th of April, no longer have that position at Macquarie University. But the CGC chairperson.
A lot of things. For me, my question will be to my brother Marvin. Brother Marvin, we've worked in different positions, and I believe we've been colleagues for quite a while. And I know we know each other's weakness and strength. If I'm not elected as chairperson, Cees, and perhaps the chance is given to you to lead this college, why? Because my question would be, why did you think that I can't fulfill the projects or the problems we always discussed as colleagues, and you feel that you individually you can fulfill them for the betterment of the college of Cees?
Thank you, Mr. Sampson. When you are discussing, maybe you didn't hear my manifesto, but my manifesto is
on personal like the manifesto is general addressing Cees. Now this is a personal question.
It's a personal question, but we're working for Cees.
Yeah,
of course. So my manifesto is different from yours. So the reason as to why I'm here lies in my manifesto, sir.
okay.
Okay, ask last.
I ask
Any of them.
Samson. Give me 2 roles of the college chairperson.
Yeah. Thank you, Marvin. We have a couple of roles, but I'll point out 2, as your question is the elected fact.
Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity, at least to allow me for a conclusion of this debate, to give me the opportunity to ask you one question. basing on because I've been with these honorables for this is the second year in Makerere University. Now, my question is going to go to Honorable Marvin.
Authority. That's the reply I can give you. And there is bureaucracy at the college level.
Okay.
You can't just come and do something. There is bureaucracy at the college level.
That is it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think time is not on my side. I would only give you a call to action, calling the viewers, and I'll handle it. Just one message to the voters, and we sum up.
Dear esteemed viewers, once again, my name is Babigumia Ronald. I do Kiswahili and RSD, and I'm before you as my slogan is, your voice is my mission. I do kindly request for your support to be your next 92nd college chairperson.
Okay.
My point is, to our dear viewers, a lot of leaders come with agendas, with words, but we always have to remember one thing. There's always what we call a stand as a leader. When you elect a leader who can't stand on his or her word, there's always negatives that come with it. When you can't decide that you can't take a meal a day, and you can't satisfy yourself with one meal, you can't claim that I will take 3, then I'll be satisfied. There is what we call greed, and this is something which has tormented the entire generation, that is the Gen Z. And it's always the power lies in our hands. Always leaders come with sweet words, but sometimes they have hidden agendas. They have hidden manifestos, and even they have dark magic behind them. So always have to look into, scrutinize the process, and make sure